Well, hello, it's Wednesday, so it must be time for Woolly Hat's Wednesday Whip. And it's a long time since I've done a Wednesday Whip, but here I am. The last time I spoke to you, I was on a boat going to Palermo, and I had a jolly good time exploring Palermo and eating lots of nice food and doing some knitting as well. And now in October, I've been busy doing crochet classes, but I thought I'd update you on what I'm doing at the moment. Well, I don't know whether you saw the Game of Wool on Sunday, but that was sort of a cross between the Sewing Bee and Great British Bake Off for knitting. And one of the tasks that they had to do there was all about Fair Isle knitting, and to mixed results. As it just happens, I'm doing a Fair Isle workshop, so if you fancy having a go at this lovely way of knitting, then I have a session on the 22nd November, Vicar's Cross United Reformed Church, and it's only £40 for 4 hours tuition, and there's lots of fun and things like that, and there'll be cake. And just in case you can't remember what Fair Isle looks like, this is Fair Isle. So it's one I did earlier, so this is a hat, and when you look inside you can see that there's all the strands there. So Fair Isle is sometimes called stranded knitting. Not all stranded knitting is Fair Isle, but mostly all Fair Isle is stranded knitting, and I shall explain that in the workshop. So if you want to come along, send me a message. What else have I been doing? Well, you might remember on the boat to Palermo, I was knitting a V-neck tank top for a friend for her birthday. I have finished the back, which was an easy peasy bit. This is the front, and it's got a cable pattern up the front and pockets. Very useful to have pockets. So there we go. So I've nearly finished one side, I've got the other one to do, and then it's a case of sewing it up and putting the neck on and the sleeves as well. So nearly finished, which is good because the birthday is in early December and I need to finish it by then. Nothing like knitting to a deadline, but perhaps not quite such quick deadlines as the show on Sunday. But there we go. So that's that one. What else have I got to do? I've got a crochet project on the go as well. So a baby has unexpectedly been born from one of my relatives. So I thought I would, when I say unexpectedly, I think it was one of these where they weren't quite sure whether they were pregnant or not. So anyway, lovely Ava is now born, and I thought I'd do something for her. So as I do generally for babies, I do blankets because babies grow very quickly. So if you do a little baby thing, then it'll get grown out of it in 3 months. So I'm doing a blanket. So I saw in Inside Crochet magazine this jacket, and I thought, ooh, that looks nice, but I didn't want to do a jacket. So I am now doing a blanket. So I've done 2 rows. There you go. So there's a sun and a moon. So it's only 2 different granny squares. And I shall make a blanket with it. So hopefully that will be finished quite quickly, and I shall wing it in the post to baby Ava. So that will be good. So there we go. So that is me up to date. Short but quick one, but glad to see you all. I hope you're glad to see me. And excuse me, I shall give you some more updates. Don't forget, if you want to come along to the workshop on Fair Isle, it's 22nd November. Just send me a message and I'll add you to the list. That's all for now. See you next week. Bye for now.